Festival. We have been studying Staten Island, Brooklyn, Little Italy, Chinatown, Bronx, Queens, and Harlem.
We made a map of the 5 boroughs. We went to Staten Island, Brooklyn, Little Italy, Chinatown, and Harlem. We did not go to Bronx and Queens. Did you know the Bronx used to be part of Westchester County?
Elements of the neighborhood are schools, homes, shops, churches, parks, and signs. Staten Island has its own subway called the Staten Island Railway, or the SIL. The Staten Island Ferry travels from Manhattan to Staten Island. There are 8 ferries, including Spirit of America, Andrew J. Barbarian, John J. We took the Staten Island Ferry from Manhattan to Staten Island. Did you know that the ferry is free? Welcome to the St. George Yankees ballpark. It cost $71 million to build it. It can seat 6,500 fans. The St. George ballpark opened in 2001. St. George ballpark also has some good views of the river. We have been learning about a Ferris wheel on Staten Island and if it should be built. New York voted if there should be a Ferris wheel or if there should not be a Ferris wheel. New York said yes, there should be a Ferris wheel. It will be built by the same team that built the London Eye. The construction started in 2014 and expected to end in 2015. But guess what? They're wrong.
Welcome to Brooklyn. There are many attractions like Coney Island and the Cyclone Inn. There is also the Brooklyn Bridge, which was constructed by the Roebling family. Also the Brooklyn Park. Fun fact, Brooklyn was not always a part of NYC.
I bet you don't. Are you still going?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get to Brooklyn by train. One of them is the B train.
I bet you don't know what this is a picture of. Can you imagine ice skating across the East River? Well, that's what they had to do. Before the Brooklyn Bridge, people had to ice skate from Brooklyn to Manhattan over the East River.
This is the Roebling family who built the Brooklyn Bridge. John Roebling started the idea, but died from a ferry accident. Washington Roebling took over for his father, and when he got sick, his wife Emily Roebling finished it off.
There are 4 main parts to the Brooklyn Bridge: the caissons, the cables, the towers, and the roadway. When we were on our trip to Brooklyn, we counted 66 suspender cables. Brooklyn Heights has historic streets named after fruits, like Cranberry Street. Brooklyn Heights is Brooklyn's first historic district. Little Italy used to be separated by the different areas of the old country. If you were from northern Italy, you'd live on Becker Street. If you were from Caprari, you would go to Mott Street. All the people from Sicily lived on Elizabeth Street, and if you came from Annapolis, you lived on Mulberry Street. Some families lived in the same building on the same street for many generations. Little Italy is a total of 6 blocks. The Boroughs is a market in Little Italy. Stefano de Polo was the owner. It has been going on for 5 generations. Ni hao from Chinatown. Columbus Park was a pond, now it is a park. The Mahayana Temple is where people go to pray.
Italian and Chinese restaurants. We made our own restaurants in our classroom because we were so inspired by Little Italy and Chinatown's amazing foods. We even made the food. 2S was an Italian restaurant. They served mozzarella and prosciutto. 2H was a Chinese restaurant and served vegetables and rice. Queens is the largest borough in New York and the 2nd largest in population. Queens is home to some of New York's iconic sports sites, including Citi Field, home of the Mets baseball team.
Welcome to Harlem. Harlem is 2 miles long and takes up a 1/6 of the borough of Manhattan. Harlem starts at 110th Street on the west side and 96th Street on the east side. Harlem used to be farmland. Dutch farmers lived on the land. They named it Nieuw Harlem, named after a town in Holland.
The Harlem Renaissance was when African Americans were sharing art, literature, poetry, and music to express themselves.
The Apollo is a theater. Here are some of the people that performed there. Billy
Holiday, Michael Jackson, Ella Fitzgerald, James Brown, Daniel Ross, and the Supremes.
The Apollo is the best place to perform.
Street games are popular in the Bronx. One of the games are called Scully.
We've learned a lot in the New York City study. It's been nice going around New York City. Bye-bye.